All right, man, let's get into the Summer Madness 15 recap. Starting with the main event, Loaded Lux versus Twerk. Twerk admitted that Lux won this battle. He said Lux got the second and the third, and he tried to clean it up as well, saying it could be a 2-1 debatable, but he'll say like Lux got the second and the third, but uh, Lux won this battle. Um, Twerk Twerk tried to steal the crowd by going first, not even going by the coin toss. And I'm gonna be honest, man. Like maybe when I rewatch it, it'll hit different. But man, Twerk just seemed like he was just rambling. Like he really wasn't saying nothing directly to Lux, and this entire battle and this entire card was extremely underwhelming, man. Like it was boring. As a matter of fact, I fell asleep, but Lux did look very comfortable up there. Um, I like how he started off his first round just roasting Twerk. And it's like what Lux said in that interview, with Uncle Rod. Like he said the hardest thing about this battle would be the flight. And I could tell because he just didn't seem worried at all. He didn't seem bothered. He didn't seem like he went into a deep bag to deal with Twerk. And it seemed like when he had that double impact battle, battling Chess and Rock when he teamed up with Hollow, it's like the man went into the mountains and went somewhere different, for that battle. And it's like it's just Rock and Chess, it don't seem like you would have to do all that for them. You would think he would have did that for Twerk, but it just really seemed like Lux just rolled out of bed, had a vegan meal, a plant-based meal or whatever, and said, oh yeah, I got a battle, I got to do in a couple hours. It just he didn't seem that motivated, like he was flaming Twerk. And I think like them first few bars, it seemed like a freestyle. Like he was talking about he looked like Raphael from the Ninja Turtles with the red flag. I thought that was funny, and it made me laugh. And I like some of the bars he did about like the whole game banging, where he was saying like um he get ultraviolet. I can't even remember, bro. That battle happened a couple of hours ago, and I'm just not recording. But yeah, Lux won that, man. It was just underwhelming, man. No, I just thought Lux was gonna have like some real room shaking bars and really like have a something similar to what he did to Calico, but it just didn't go that way, man. But Lux won 2-1. Well, nah, to me, I think Lux won Gentleman's 30. Honestly, I think he edged every round. In my opinion. Tay Roc and Fonz. Fonz second round was god level. Fonz could have really stole this he could have really won this battle because that second round was just crazy. But that third round, he cut it short, had some turbulence, and the first round is debatable on both sides, so it could really go 2-1 either way. But I'm gonna say Rock won because I think when you have somebody like Rock on the ropes, you gotta clear them with what when you have them like that. And Fonz, he didn't keep his foot on the gas in that third round. But you could definitely argue that Fonz won the first, and I have to rewatch it. But Rock seemed very frustrated in the second round, and it's like he was kind of getting ticked off. And when Rock losing, he get extra aggressive and get loud. I'm really surprised Rock voice don't be going out with how loud he be screaming. But yeah, I went with Rock, man. 2-1 against Fonz. It was an okay battle. T Top versus A Ward. Uh, let's see. So A Ward went first, and I was glad because if T Top had if T Top didn't win that coin toss and he had to go first, man, A Ward had some moments in that battle. He could have really had some room shakers because I think Top kind of tripped in this is the third round, or almost failed, stumbled. And A-War, he literally told him, like, you better be glad I can't rebuttal that. But A-War did okay, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't what I expected. T-Top, it's like Smack set him up because T-Top rounds were extremely long. That first round from T-Top had to be like 20 minutes because he rebutted and tried to freestyle, and it started off shaky. Then he got to cooking. Uh, T-Top also kind of was talking about, the Bible and Jesus, and his mic started going now. And I was like, see, that's a sign from the Lord that you need to stop playing like that. But I think T-Top won that, man, 2-1. I give Top Pauls the second and the third round. Well, I don't know, cause that third round with the mic messing up, it kind of threw off his momentum. I don't know. That might be 2-1 either way, but nobody got cleared. Nobody got bodied. So I'll just leave it at that. I think that's a 2-1 either way. I really got to rewatch that battle. So yeah, I think it's 2-1 either way, but y'all can drop a comment and let me know what y'all think. Geechi versus Shotty Hall was super trash. I couldn't understand what Shotty Hall was saying. And Geechi Gotti has really gotten to the place of like Charlie Clips. Geechi just doing this for a check. That's it. He don't be caring. He don't be writing these rounds, thinking about these people. Geechi is probably writing this stuff either the day before or the day of. And I'm really leaning towards the day of. The crowd was, kind of getting annoyed with Geechi, and but Geechi he's such a showman. He know how to win the crowd and make somebody rock with him because he can say something to draw him back in. And he can have like 12 bars worth of trash and the next 4 be solid, and then they right back like waiting on the next big thing, and then it never comes. So I don't know who won that battle. I'll say Geechi won, but they probably gonna say Shotty won. But I can understand nothing Shotty was saying, and it just wasn't making sense to me, man. It might have just been his mic. But I know one thing, that battle was trash, and it definitely didn't live up to the hype. But Shotty did perform much better against K-Shine. Arsenal versus Younis. I didn't even see this whole battle. I saw like the second round down, and from what I saw, I think Younis, got Ars. I think Ars choked or stumbled a lot in his in the rounds that I saw. So it just seemed like Ars was too hype about beating Jazz, and then he came down here and he didn't have nowhere near the performance he had against Jazz. I thought Younis would have really died if Ars was in that bag that he was in against Jazz the rapper. So yeah, man. But overall, man, Summer Madness 15 was nothing to remember. I was seeing a lot of other people saying the same thing. Maybe if you was there in London, it would have been a better experience. But man, watching it on camera, that didn't look good. And on top of that, man, the stream was messing up and going out. It just wasn't a good experience this year, man. When Surf come back, man, things should really shift, man, and get better. They really need Surf to come back, man, because a lot of these dudes, man, they not showing up for the hype that they giving. Like this felt like this wasn't Summer Madness material. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the energy, and it didn't feel like the biggest event in battle rap. But y'all drop a comment and give me y'all thoughts, man. How you felt about Summer Madness 15, man. I am James Vergato, man. Make sure y'all give me a follow and subscribe to the GodLevelGenius YouTube channel. And as always, be God level. The genius is in you. God level. Genius.